Tried having a nice calm morning, put on some classical music. I want to get this last account here in the green, as you can see on the day. 3 for 3, one to go of my live accounts. Had a couple that no longer with us. Uh, Trying some overnight YOLOs. Don't recommend it. But looking here to see any new gaps formed that are filled. On the 5 minute, this was a good one right over here where price came back into that, rejected, played that down, played another one of these forays into the gap and go. This one right here. So that's how I got my positive trades for the day, trying to get one more. I don't really like the fact that we are sitting here at the lower day. Like to see a good two leg pullback into the 21 before the next trade, but if it keeps gapping and going, by that I mean filling these fair value gaps or coming back into these fair value gaps, even though they're small. You can see it bigger over here on the 5 minute, so that's why I got this open over here. Um, and let me get my pen so I can show you how I mark these up live as we're on the go here. I think you saw my sticky notes. I should read those every time before I trade, because as soon as I get into excitement of trading, I'll forget some of the rules I set for myself. That's the main one right there. That's why I've struggled for as long as I have. Buying at the top, and I guess it should say bottom of the range. Here we are. Wait for the pullback, even if it kills you to wait. Second entry after the pullback to the 21. No exceptions. And as sure as I'm talking to you right now, I will forget those rules and pay for them. Even on good days. Because, like right now, it's hard to ignore all this down and let that go. And to a certain extent, I haven't let it go because I played these fair value gaps. So I guess that would be the only exception. And, if we look at overall targets, I'm afraid to go to my day chart. But anyway, there's some business to do now that we're below the open of yesterday's open. We are below the pullback, I called it. We below everything. We below yesterday's high. We below the all-time high. It's up there somewhere. But so yeah, that pullback right there didn't really, in my mind, oh yeah, satisfy the gap over here. Okay, let's see if this turns green. If I can snag a couple points, because it was a gap right here on the 5 minute that it closed. Now if it goes red, nope, did not. Mm, that might just be money. That's not my money. It was a gap forming. Well, it didn't lie to gap. So if that bar had not come down or come back and over, get my pen. If this bar right here had not come back and overlap with that bar, we'd have said that was a gap. But there's the overlap right there. Okay, so can't consider that a gap. So that's why I got that 5 minute open, because I may not see a gap form on the 1 minute, but it may form on the 5 minute. And when that was pulling back, I didn't know particularly what it was what it was pulling back to. Same thing here on the 1 minute. Will the current bar overlap with that? It did not. Even though it's tiny, there's still a gap there. Golly, I'm still operating with the left hand. It ain't smooth. I can tell you that much. It's amazing that I'm trading at all. So I'll do a gap and go. If this bar comes back up and touches that fair value gap, does like this and turns red, I'll go with it. There we go. There we go. Now it just powered through, so it tells me we got some more pullback in us. Once that gap is done for, I'll change the look so I'm not looking at it again. It's broken. There you go. Put the blue on it. We actually still, no, this gap right here was tested once. So it could be in play, but every time it gets tested, it weakens. All right, what else we got? Now I'm only looking on big red bars to see if there's a gap. This one right here, that's not a gap because this bar came back up and touched there. And one reason when you're trading, you gotta, I found I had to pay attention, is because now going the other way, are you getting gaps? Like so. Okay, came right through it. I guarantee you, I've been in a trade, my old style of trading, I'd have been in something, probably in a reversal or whatever. So this is the first entry. If it makes a new high, start to count over again. Okay, made a new high, and it's gonna create a big gap. I'm drawing this early. This bar determines how big the gap is. If it comes all the way back up and closes the gap, got 38 seconds to do it. And I'm looking at the 5 minute over there. This reversal happened inside the gap. Okay, here's the size of the gap. This bar goes in and comes back out. This side I'll go. I'm gonna count that as a second entry. There we go. Go red. Tell you what, let me put my stop up there before. There we go. Come on, go red. Go south, young man. There we go.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try to lock in this very quickly. I'm gonna take, don't, as you know, I don't want to take a loss on that first one. Come on, go. There we go. That's gonna stop me out, but that's okay. I'm gonna follow it down. Make some money on that first time I open this
Order
account.
filled.
And I'm gonna take a little profit there. I ain't gonna apologize. Better take a little profit than a little knock upside the head. That I assume that was a scalp. Somebody tell me. I don't know. If it was a scalp panic. I don't give. I won't say that because one thing I know is if it keeps powering down, it'll keep creating gaps and doing that. And I may be able to scalp a little bit more, but what I really want for a long-term trade is for it to come back up here and be nice if it came back up in here, cross these, yeah, cross these 21s, and then got started again. Man, I want to look at the daily chart, but I don't want it to crash my computer again. I mean, it happened literally at 9, as I was setting my chart up at like 9:25. So anyway, that was a good gap and go. I'm gonna let this go and see kind of catch up when it makes a good pullback.